I know y'all been saying I've been using the same Legarius Sneed clip a lot, but in this video we're actually going to be speaking about Legarius Sneed, and we're going to be speaking about the defense on why I believe the Kansas City Chiefs easily have the key to beating the 49ers, and they have what it takes to beat the 49ers. And the reason why I say that is because Legarius Sneed has been absolute locked down, right? He's been absolute locked down. He's been shut down, and he has been a dynamic player in this Chiefs defense. I mean, getting the forced fumble against Zay Flowers after letting up a big play, that goes to show you Legarius Sneed's dog mentality. Why he's just a dog out there on that field, man. He's honestly one of the best players in the league right now at all positions. And he's definitely the best cornerback in the league, whether you like it or not. He's been the best cornerback in the league, and he's been playing like the best cornerback in the league. Now, I haven't really been consistent to start this month, and that's only due to the fact that my birthday is on the 8th. So I'm going to Miami, so I've been getting a lot of things, settled and things in order. But I'm definitely going to keep trying to upload for y'all at least every 2 days, if not every day. But yeah, man, I do believe that when it comes to the Chiefs versus Niners matchup, this is the easiest Super Bowl that we've ever had to go against. And I understand y'all telling me don't be cocky, but I'm just going based off how I feel. I think this is the easiest Super Bowl we've ever had, because if you take a look at all the Super Bowls we had, when we first went against the Niners, I think they had a better team, to be honest, than they do now. They just got CMC now, but I actually do think they had a better defense. Their defense wasn't playing as bad. That was a historic #1 defense. And then 2020 Tampa Bay, you got Antonio Brown, who's playing like he was on the Steelers or something. Then you got Rob Gronkowski, Tom Brady, who's the greatest of all time. And then you look into the last year's Super Bowl, top defense, Jalen Hurts, who's having an absolute masterclass year. Philly, insane offensive coordinator, insane defensive coordinator that year. So I think this year is the most easiest. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I do think it's the most easiest. And me seeing Niners fans so confident, it's honestly giving me a laugh, because we broke these dudes' hearts before. So them being confident is just funny to me, because we watched them tears, we watched them cry, and we seen them crying when they lost. So I don't know why they're trying to be funny with us. Like, we're the ones that's going to be mad about it, because at the end of the day, we made y'all boys cry. Y'all never made us cry. Mahomes is 5-0 to y'all boys. Y'all never beat Mahomes. Mahomes loves the Niners, and he's used to owning them. So that's why he said what he said in that presser. And that's why he laughed at Brock Purdy, because he just knows he's just going to beat them. Like, they're trash. But, like I said, man, Sneed has been on the real. And all that Ayuk talk, ain't nothing happening on Sneed, boy. He done locked up Devontae. He done locked up Jamal. He done locked up dudes that's miles better than Ayuk. Ayuk is overrated. And plus, this dude Ayuk is not even, he didn't even do nothing last game. He got, somehow Brock Purdy threw a tip pass and somehow it turned into a catch. Like, that's the BS I be talking about. It's time to put an end to their Mickey Mouse lucky run, and the Chiefs are ready to kill. And anything I says have nothing to do with what happens in the game, so don't tell me what to say and what not to say. I'm just going off my mind. If you don't like my opinion, then y'all don't gotta watch my YouTube channel, man. But I know y'all rocking with my opinion, because as real Chiefs fans, we know we confident what our squad could do. I've been talking crazy like this all playoffs, so it's working out. And we can't only talk about this secondary, right? I mean, we know how amazing this secondary is, and we know how great this secondary is. Safeties are elite. Linebackers, well, that has nothing to do with secondaries, but secondary safeties are elite, or they're definitely above average. Corners are definitely elite. Linebackers, when it comes to our linebacker room, not the secondary, our linebacker room, they're also playing at a very high level. So at the end of the day, this defense is very complete and balanced. But something that's overlooked is this defensive line. I mean, losing Charles Omenihu is a big blow to this defensive line. The defensive line, I mean, it's still great, right? I mean, you got Felix, and I don't know. You saw him, I don't know how to say his name. You got FAU, who we don't know if he's good yet, really. But this is his chance to shine in the biggest lights of them all. You got Carl Laftis, who's turned into a very great edge rusher, giving us a double-digit sack season. Chris Jones, very great interior edge rusher who brings a lot of attention to himself. And you got Mike Danna, who can work inside out. So the D-line is still very good. They're going to bring pressure to Purdy. Karlaftis versus the 49ers right tackle. I like the odds of Karlaftis getting a sack on that. Chris Jones versus the interior O-line of the 49ers. I like my odds on that. FAU versus Trent Williams. I'm just gonna pray for FAU. But as long as the other guys getting home, we should be good. Purdy doesn't really have the IQ to really F with this Chiefs defense and what Spags is gonna bring at him. So limiting CMC could be a great start, and that's what we're gonna have to do. Because dudes like Ayuk is gonna be in a blender. He's locked. Sneed got that on clamps. Ayuk ain't going nowhere. That boy now been getting 40 yards. Deebo Samuel might be a problem, but McDuffie could probably hold Deebo Samuel. I mean, Deebo is strong, but McDuffie not no little dude, bro. He's strong too. He bring dudes down. So I think McDuffie, because of Tyreek Hill and Deebo's like the same size. They're both very stocky, and McDuffie be cracking that dude Tyreek like it ain't nothing. So I definitely think he could bring down Deebo Samuel with no issue. So Spags, as long as he's in his bag this week and he has the game plan ready, we should be good. I mean, he coaches very, very well against Shanahan, and he knows how to really get into that scheme. Andy Reid, he coaches very, very well against Shanahan as well and the 49ers. So it's just doing it again. It's time they got McCaffrey, which they can have McCaffrey, but it's not going to really do anything. So, because when teams just try to run their way into a win versus the Kansas City Chiefs, it actually never works out. It never works out. You can't run your way into a win against the Kansas City Chiefs. We're always going to end up making you pass one way or another. So Purdy's going to have to win this game. And that's what Niners fans aren't realizing. Niners fans aren't woken up. They're just happy to be back there because they're so bad of a franchise. They're happy to be back in the Super Bowl. But Purdy has to win you this game. And we've seen Purdy versus top defenses this year. I remember the stat line, and it's right in my mind, 125 passing yards as a quarterback with 1 touchdown and interception versus the Browns, right? And then you got 200-something yards versus the Ravens with 0 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So when it comes to the Browns and the Ravens, the Chiefs, we have a similar defense to those two teams. You know, we're definitely head-to-head in every stat with them two teams. We're arguably a better defense than both of those teams, with arguably a better defensive coordinator than both of those teams. So Purdy, I don't really see how he ever changed. I mean, I don't see what ever flipped. He never flipped the switch. He is bad against terrible defenses, and he's very bad against AFC defenses, obviously. So it's going to get real for Purdy. It's going to get very bad for him, man. I just don't see how the 49ers are going to beat us in the Super Bowl without McCaffrey having 800 yards somehow. But I don't know, man. 300, 400 yards from McCaffrey, because Purdy's he's not going to do good, man. Like, he's not ready for this Chiefs defense. We're not frauds. We locked up Lamar. We made plays where it counted against Allen. We're not frauds. And another thing, when you're going against this Chiefs defense, you got to be able to score it out. You got to have a lot of points in the first half, because they're not giving you nothing in the second. So it's going to be a very tough task for the Niners. I don't know why they're so confident. Hopefully this video shredded their confidence. If it didn't, they're just delusional. Chiefs fans, I hope this video raised y'all confidence. Chiefs priority, and I'm out, man. Peace.